Hey, my friend, this is Ola coming to you live. On this episode, I want to talk to you about are MLMs more unethical than internet marketing? Stay tuned. All right. So, controversial topic here. Controversial topic alerts. But I should share my thoughts with you when it comes to are MLMs unethical? All right, there's this question here, and I also saw Gary Vaynerchuk said something, and I pointed that out at Russell Brunson's event, and I want to point that out as well. Okay, um, so this person, this is a comment. It's not even a question; it's a comment. I want to comment on it. Okay, MLMs are unethical in my opinion. Strong opinion that is. Sales funnels should always start out with the main product up front. What is the main product? When you go to Subway, do you buy a slice of cheese and then have the sandwich as an upsell? Enough said. All right, so there's a big problem with the case that this person is making. Is it's off, it's off a little bit. Now, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on both ends, on everything, okay? When it comes to MLM, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, uh, is it ethical? Is it not? Clearly, MLMs are legal. On a general scale of things, they are legal. It's a legal business. Now, is it ethical? When you start talking about ethics, we're talking about the way people run the business, not necessarily the business model itself, okay? The way people run the business as opposed to the business model itself. The business model itself is not illegal. Business model of MLM is simply a distribution channel for products, okay? Through people's friends and family and immediate circle of influence, you distribute products, they share to each other, and they are compensated for helping spread the word about the product. That's the very basics of what an MLM is, right? But they can be compensated on multiple levels, which is where the phrase multiple level marketing comes in, right? So if you refer somebody and they refer somebody about 10 levels like that, you can get paid as much as up to unlimited levels. That's what MLM is. Now, let's talk about how the business is run on an average, right? Let's talk about all that. I'm trying to cover the light, too much light here with the laptop so you can see me clearly. So let's talk about how the business is run. Most people are told to approach their family and friends and recruit them into a business and just recruit and recruit without talking about the product yet. I personally, I don't have a problem with that. What you're now selling is the business opportunity. The product has now been replaced by the business opportunity. I personally do not have a problem with that. Okay? Now, is that illegal? Is that ethical? That's a different topic. Again, when you're talking about ethics, it's based on people's moral standards. There's different moral standards, moral values, depending on where you're coming from. As a as a as a as a kid who was raised by Nigerian parents, identifies as a Nigerian, born in America, seen multiple different cultures, and traveled a little bit. As that kind of kid, I don't really get into the zone of judging people on how they want to do business, as long as they're not out here hurting people. Now, that can be debated. You can debate it. Are they hurting people by not telling them the truth, getting them into a business under the false pretense that they're going to become a millionaire? Well, let's think about it this way. If you believe you're going to become a millionaire by doing nothing, I don't think you got cajoled into that. I think you have a serious problem, and the problem is not the person that got you in there. Maybe they're part of the problem, but you're also part of your own problem. Because in the real life, you have to work and you have to give value in order to make money. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter if it's MLM, it doesn't matter if it's Lehman Brothers. Because when Lehman Brothers stopped giving value into the marketplace, guess what happened to the business? And Bear Stearns, they crumbled. Not only did they crumbled the whole country into recession. They crumbled the whole economy because they were running business in a non-sustainable manner, right? With the bad loans, right? With the bad loans that were all over the place in 2005, 6, 7, 2004, right? So this is not just an MLM problem, okay? It's just what it is. When people start to do bad business practice, it can affect any business. When you stop giving value, it can affect any business, okay? So are MLMs by itself unethical? I don't think so, okay? Now, I'm going to switch topics a little bit because on Russell Brunson's event that he did, that they streamed live online, where he launched the viral video, right? They had Gary Vaynerchuk as a guest, and he said he advised a lady that was a leader in MLM, in network marketing. He advised this lady and said, listen, if you want to go mainstream, I'm going to tell you to just let go of MLM and network marketing completely. It's a little tricky, okay, when he says that. The truth is that, sadly, I agree with him on that. It is what it is. I agree with him, okay? Now, if you look at my business model here, I don't mention any MLM company's name. Do I get compensated from MLM, seemingly MLM companies? Yes, I do. I do make some money from that. Is my business model around that? No, it's not. Because, like, chances are you're watching me, you don't even know if I'm involved in MLM. But I talk about it because part of the background of how I launched into the business world is through that. And a lot of people's entrepreneurial career, the career started like that, right? And it is what it is. And a lot of people, personal development started from network marketing. The biggest thing I got out of network marketing is actually my personal development, not necessarily the money. Okay, learning how to be an entrepreneur, learning how to be a self-starter, right? As a professional, naturally I'm a self-starter, but on a professional level, learning how to manage resources, learning how to build a sustainable business, learning how to build a sustainable mindset for business, right? Those are the kind of things I learned from network marketing that no other industry offers as much personal development training as much as network marketing. But I agree with him. If you want to go, when it comes to monetization of your skill set, of your mindset, if you want to go mainstream, you can't get stuck in the world of MLM. I hate to tell you that way, okay? You cannot afford to get stuck in the world of MLM. Now, some leaders will look at me and say, why are you saying that? You're going to discourage people. Yeah, I probably will. If they don't belong in the business in the first place, though. Only if they don't belong in the business in the first place. Because people that belong in the business, they don't get swayed easily by just opinions. They make up their own opinions. They have opinions by their own. So I'm not even advising you to take my opinion. I'm just advising you to hear it, okay? And then use that to form your own opinion of the industry or the profession, like Eric Worre and them would like to say, or whatever, or the business model, right? Make up your own, all right? But I'm telling you, MLM has a stigma to it, okay? And if you're wondering why we're not the MLM brothers that we used to be 6 years ago when we first launched, it's one of the reasons. Honestly, I had to avoid that name because it's not mainstream, and it does have a negative stigma to it that some people it just doesn't sit well with them. It's not a matter of right and wrong. It just, that name just calls something else negative for them, and these people, relationship with them can mean opportunity. And I realized that the upside of letting go of that name is bigger than the downside of it. Okay, and that's why I decided to. That's why, actually, more importantly, I stick to my name as a personal brand on social media. All I talk, Abitogun, and my company name, my Empire Pro. Platform name here, Empire Traffic Academy. We go with things that anyone can relate to without having some negative stigma to it. Unless you have a problem with entrepreneurship, is the only reason why you will have a problem with my brand and my message here, right? So that's what I have to say about that. Is MLM, are MLMs more unethical than internet marketing? Well, internet marketing is generic. What I'm going to tell you is that you need to learn the skills of marketing. Okay? Sorry about that if you heard the sound from the microphone. You need to learn the skills of marketing, internet marketing, digital marketing, because that skills can be applied to anything, any type of business. So we can't even ask the question if internet marketing is unethical. Some people have a problem with technology, but they have so much problem they're using it on their phone everywhere, right? So you can't really dispute the power of leveraging the internet marketing for any type of business. MLM is kind of stuck. When you start thinking MLM, you're thinking negative. Doesn't mean it's negative. It's just the thinking. It's the stigma behind it. It's the stigma that we're just out to get people's money and just get them recruited into things for Ponzi schemes and things like that. The stigma is there. It's not always true. It's been true before. We have the Zik rewards. We have companies that have gone under for deliberately doing things that steal people's money. So we can't really argue that these stigmas are there for legitimate reasons that have been there, but it's not all MLMs that run unethically. As a matter of fact, most of all 3,000 are probably trying to do the right thing, but when you push a bunch of affiliates or MLMers into the world of internet marketing and they start spamming everybody, it can come off that way. It can feel a little negative. And as a professional, as a real business owner, as a real entrepreneur, those kind of things can make you feel icky. It can ill you out. And you should start looking at this business as a professional thing to do, as the real skill set. You may start looking at it like a joke. MLMs can come off like a joke at that point in time, but it is what it is. So if you want to go mainstream, you want to build your business mainstream, yes, it's okay to make money from MLM, but you need to learn the skills of marketing, because it's about network marketing, but most people abandon the marketing part. You need to learn marketing. You need to learn how to generate leads online. You need to learn how to generate traffic to your website. You need to learn how to present a product to a targeted audience that already want that product. If you learn how to do that, you won't feel the need to cajole people. You won't feel the need to lie to people that they're going to become a millionaire next week, because people have other needs. If you learn how to sell that, you can become a millionaire all you want. You don't have to sell people on the idea they're going to become a millionaire, because there's a 97% chance they're not going to become a millionaire. There's a reason why only top 3% of the world are going to control the 97% of the wealth in the world. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. There's no need to lie to people. They need other stuff. Learn how to sell those other stuff. Learn how to market those other stuff to them, and then do it at scale. Learn how to scale a business, and then make money all day long. If you want to learn how to do that, I'm going to encourage you to go through my free class. It's called olatalks.com/mastermind. You see the link on the screen in the description box. If on YouTube. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to share with your friends, click the share button and share with your friends. And if you have comments, you have a contribution, you have a question, please feel free to drop it below under the video. That's all I have for you. Hopefully you're enlightened. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. And I'll see you on the next one. And peace.